Are you looking for a mouthwatering Sydney weekend getaway? Join us as we discover the best foodie town near Sydney. Milton New South Wales is one of the best kept New South Wales secrets you need to know. This charming town punches above its weight in culinary excellence and completely blew us away. In this food vlog, we'll take you on a Milton Food Tour, showcasing the best bites this hidden gem has to offer. We'll explore everything from cheap eats to gourmet experiences and even get the inside scoop on the restaurants everyone's talking about. Keep watching to find out more. Heritage Bakery is an institution in Milton, so the building has been here for over 150 years, since 1870. So it's probably one of the earliest buildings in this area. And the bakery's been here for over 20 years. There's a big array of food to choose from, so there's fresh bread, of course, being a bakery, and then there's also a lot of desserts, but what is most popular here are the pies. So we've got ourselves a heritage steak pie. So it looks like this. Oh, ta-da! So this pie was $7.50. So pies come with tomato sauce, so you just drizzle it all around. And then take a big bite. There's nothing better than flaky pastry, than hot steaming meat to get your teeth into. So there were so many different varieties. It was actually hard to choose which pie to have. I think there are around 10 different varieties. So you can get chicken, you can get vegetarian, you can get cheese and bacon. There was also a curry flavoured one. So many pies to choose from. So make sure you check this out when you're in the area.
Harvest is a really cool bar and restaurant on the outskirts of Milton in Shoalhaven, New South Wales. They've got a really big property. It overlooks the countryside. Inside, it's like a cozy bar, really cool atmosphere. And outside, they've got a really lovely garden area. And they serve up a huge selection of really hearty dishes. We were really impressed with the serving sizes of all the meals that we've seen come out. They've got a selection of all of your favorites like burgers and nachos, and we think the prices are really reasonable as well. So we've got two of their more popular dishes, the pork tacos, so these were $22, and then we've got the arancini balls. So the flavour changes each day. Today's special is the pumpkin and parmesan arancini, and that was $18. So this looks really delicious, and I'm just gonna tuck in. That is such a good mouthful of food. So the pork is really nicely shredded. It's got the lightness of the coleslaw, and it's got a bit of a kick from the sauce. I love coriander. Coriander's a bit of a contentious one for some people, but I think it's a really good addition. Okay, so let's try this arancini ball. Oh, that is so tasty. It's really beautifully fried and nice and crispy. And then the pumpkin has got so much flavour to it. Oh, and it goes really nicely with whatever sauce they've got on here. So I'm really impressed with this dish. They've obviously got a bar here with a good selection of drinks, and it does seem to be quite a family-friendly place to come as well. So a great place to come with your friends or your family for a really nice atmosphere and really hearty food.
We're at Pilgrims at Milton, and it's a vegetarian cafe. So it started out as a vegetarian takeaway for surfers way back in 1980, so it's over 40 years old. So quite the institution, and as you can see, it's very popular. They serve a range of burgers, as well as wraps and salads and all things vegetarian. So today we've got a Bliss Burger, and they've cut it in two for us. So in the Bliss Burger, you've got a mixed grain patty, you've got fried onion, there's tabbouleh in there, there's alfalfa sprouts as well, And there's a special sauce and peanut sauce. So the Bliss Burger is the most popular burger here at Pilgrims. So let's see what the fuss is all about. Oh, and there's avocado too. Oh, that's really nice. Just a burst of flavour, burst of freshness and healthiness too. So I'm really loving the peanut sauce. It's like a satay sauce in a way. And the grain patties are really nice as well. I think this is quite a filling burger and it's full vegetarian, very healthy, and this was $17.
Milk Haus is a beautiful farm-to-plate restaurant just on the outskirts of Milton, and we're in this beautiful building which used to be a cheese factory in the 19th century. So they've got really beautiful fresh produce which they use for meals, like these corn fritters. So this looks beautiful, fresh garden salad, avocado, and then we've got the corn fritters with poached eggs and a beautiful salsa on top. So this was $28 and the sausages were an extra $8. Oh, I absolutely love the runny centre in eggs. So this looks really nice. So the fruit chutney is really nice and sweet, and it contrasts nicely with that slightly spiced corn fritter, which has got a bit of a crunch to it. And the eggs are really nice and tender and gooey. Yeah, so this is a beautiful little treat in a really cozy setting.
I'm really loving the vibes here at Baar Milton. So it's this really cool space. There's a lot of outdoor seating in a really nice garden courtyard. You can see behind me, it's quite a cozy marquee space. It's really good on a winter afternoon to come here for happy hour. So that's 2 to 6 p.m. and you can get $7 wines like we have here. So we've got a Sauvignon Blanc, so it's a local wine and it's from the Southern Highlands, which is generally this area, a little bit further up north. That's nice. Now, I'm not the biggest wine connoisseur. I did read the label and it said there are notes of lychee and other light fruits. I think I could taste that there, so it was light and crisp. And yeah, and really delicious. This should go well with the oysters that we've ordered. Baar is a wine bar. There are plenty of foods that you can choose from as well. So they're mainly small share plates. So we've gone with the Peking duck spring rolls, as well as locally sourced oysters. One of the other favorites that people keep coming back for are the kingfish crudos. So check those out as well. But these look great. The Peking duck, that sounds pretty fancy. So there's some sweet chili sauce here too. Oh my. Oh, there's a barbecue flavour there to the Peking duck. Oh, and there's a sauce in there too. Oh, it's just an explosion of flavour. These are really good.
We're in Delis in Milton and they have a great range of sandwiches and burgers, and Friday night is burger night. So we have the double cheeseburger, which just looks picture perfect. And then we have been recommended by the locals to have the lobster roll. So the lobster roll looks really cute and we have heard such good things. So I'm really looking forward to trying both of these. So let's start with the lobster roll. Oh, so that is just so decadent. The lobster comes in a really nice creamy sauce and it's got those big juicy chunks of lobster. The roll is really nicely toasted and it's really buttery with a nice crisp outside. So it is a very petite size, so you will need to probably just get this as an appetizer, but the flavour is just so worth it. This is $15 and it is a must-have in Milton. So that is everything that a burger should be. It's all melted together really harmoniously. There's the beautiful bun, which is nice and soft and nicely toasted. The meat is really succulent. You've got the pickles, you've got the melted cheese, but the star of the show is that Daisy Lou sauce. It's a sauce that's made in-house. It's kind of their twist on a Thousand Island sauce. It's really tangy and tasty. So if you're looking for some cheap eats in Milton, some real comfort food, come to Deli's.
Looking for an afternoon tipple before dinner? Make sure you come to Small Town Provisions in Milton. They've got Aperitivo hour every Wednesday to Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. So you can get aperitivos like this for $12. So I've got an elderflower spritz. So this looks quite tempting. So this is very light. It's a little bit sweet if you want a sweet option. They also have margaritas if you want a more sour drink. And they've also got a sparkling rosé wine as well that you can choose from. In addition to the drinks, they've also got some small plates just like this. So this is a garfish crostini. And I also have this is a caviar potato jam. So all quite fancy. So each of these were $8. You can get larger shared plates as well for something around $20 odd. The garfish is quite salty. And then you've got the sweetness of that. I think that's beetroot. The sweetness and the saltiness give it a really unique combination of flavors that's really yummy. This potato jam so dainty. That's really nice, and it just bursts saltiness and the taste of the sea. So if you're looking for a fun way to kick off your evening in Milton, make sure you come to Small Town Provisions. There's nothing better on a cold and rainy night than a really hot, spicy curry. So we've come to Baar Baar Restaurant in Milton. It's one of the best Indian restaurants in all of Shoalhaven. And I'm really looking forward to getting into my Rogan Josh. And we also got some garlic naan and some rice. The Rogan Josh was $30. The garlic naan was $6, and we had basmati rice for $4. Oh, it just smells so fragrant. Yum. So the Rogan Josh is a mild curry, so there's not that much spicy heat. So you can taste a whole range of spices in there. There's some clove, there's ginger and garlic, of course. I think there's also cardamom and cinnamon. So all those flavors combined to a really, really tasty dish. Yeah, this is exactly what I need on a night like tonight. When being in Milton, we've walked past Baar Baar Restaurant a number of times, and each time the aromas that come from the shop just are very mesmerizing. So we're glad we checked it out. Now, it is really popular, so if you want to try them out too, make sure you book ahead.
We're in Bar Yuki in Milton, and I'm really loving this vibe. It's a really cozy atmosphere, and the bar has some really nice aesthetics. And they've got some share plates. It's a little cocktail bar, but they've got some Japanese-inspired food. So we've chosen some of their more popular dishes, the karaage chicken and the fries. So the chicken was $22, the fries were $12. Generally, with the share plates, they recommend 3 plates per couple. So I'm really impressed with the portion sizes here. The fries are huge and really good serving size of the karaage chicken as well. So the fries come with wakame salt and a curry mayo. So they look really beautiful. I do love the thin cut fries. So let's give this a taste. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really love that curry flavour in the mayo. The mayo is quite creamy as well, but the curry flavour, yeah, I've never had that before, and it kind of lingers in your palate afterwards. It's really delicious. The fries are just beautifully salted, quite quite crispy as well. Yeah, really beautifully cooked. So yeah, I really recommend these fries. And for $12 for that size, that's pretty decent value. So now let's try the karaage chicken. So this is one of my favorite foods. You really can't go past fried chicken. Really like the flavor of this. It's peppery and it's got like lots of spices on it. Really delicious. And it's got good crunch as well. Good quality pieces of chicken, very succulent. I think we're going to be very happy demolishing this. So we've got Heyman here from Nomah Restaurant in Milton, which is the hottest new restaurant in town. So can you tell us a bit about your restaurant?
Yeah, so it's Middle Eastern inspired, lots of meze dishes, lots of small plates, very interactive. That's what we're trying to bring, just a very interactive menu, get everyone talking about the food, sharing the food, tasting this, tasting that. Like, it's a whole experience. It's not just about the food, it's about the hospitality and everything that goes into it, so yeah.
Oh, awesome. And it sounds like you're pretty booked solid. Yeah, so you've only been in the restaurant business for a little while now, is it?
Yeah, we opened this in January, early January this year, and what are we in now, May? And we're still, hadn't even dipped yet really. Like, we're still fully booked on Fridays, Saturdays, even Wednesdays are massive. Like, we're doing takeaways now as well, full throttle.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, we're looking forward to tasting your food.
Nice.
So be sure to check out Nomah when you're in Milton.
Awesome. See you then.
So we managed to get our table at Nomah. As you can see, it is absolutely buzzing here. So we've decided to go for the Nomah feast. So that was $59 per person. So it's this massive feast of the senses. To start off, we've got a trio of dips with unlimited pita bread. So our dips are hummus, baba ganoush, and lamb. Okay, so I'm going to try some of the baba ganoush first.
Looks really good. And so that's pomegranate seeds in there, isn't it?
I think there's a pomegranate sauce, or there's some sort of sauce on top of it that has a little bit of sweetness. That's quite nice. Oh, great, thank you.
That looks good.
And I just love the smoky flavour that comes with baba ganoush. Yeah, it's really Moorish.
So with baba ganoush, for the uninitiated, what is the base?
So it's an eggplant dip. And so hummus is a chickpea dip, and labna is, I don't know, I think it's a yogurty dip, but I think there's dukkha there and some other spices.
And I like how they garnish everything, hey? It looks really nice. It's really quite visually appealing.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty, very pretty. The next dish we have is falafel. So it comes with this really interesting sauce. So it's an amber sauce, which is a pickled mango sauce. The mango gives it a really nice and intense colour. Oh, wow. That's really, really interesting. Those flavours are so intense. The sauce is magical, so you can really taste like a slightly sour mango taste. There's also a lemon tahini as well. So it's, an interesting mix of sweet and sour to the sauce. Oh, it's really, really delicious.
Is there anything better than melted cheese? So this is a halloumi saganaki. Now, I've had saganaki before in Greece, and I really like it. Now, this comes with local honey. It's got fennel seeds. It's got thyme. So, yeah, I think it will have that really nice balance of sweet and savoury. And it comes with pickle and lemon. So get a bit of a squeeze on there, and let's have a bite. The honey really complements the saltiness of the cheese, and then the fennel seeds give it an extra bit of flavour. So yeah, this is a really delicious dish. This is the za'atar chicken. fried potatoes, fatouche salad, lamb kofta. Okay, so let's try this Zadar chicken. That is so flavorful. You can see the spices and you can taste them as well. That chicken is really succulent and juicy, and it works so nicely with the spices. Oh, well, I'm absolutely loving our time here in Nomah. All the dishes are just so vibrant, they're fresh, they're tasty. They've got a lot of ingredients that I haven't actually heard of before, which really excites me. And we were really pleasantly surprised that the sharing menu is only $59 a person, which is really great value considering the amount of food you get, the quality of ingredients, and it's really flavours that you don't get anywhere else in Shoalhaven. We love Middle Eastern food, and we haven't actually been to the region ourselves, but coming to Nomah and sampling the food here makes me really excited about experiencing more and more Middle Eastern food. I really love the experience of the communal setting where you do have this big spread of food, all these different options in front of you, and you can just pick and choose from dish to dish and really vary the flavours. You've got the feast of the senses because all of the dishes are just amazingly plated. They're so colourful, and you've got the smells, you've got the flavours, you've got the textures. It really is a wonderful place to come and to share with your loved ones.
On the first Saturday of every month here in Milton is the Milton Markets. So, well, normally it's on every month, but unfortunately the rain washed it out today. So it's about 12 p.m. and apparently they all packed up by 10. However, there's one stand left standing. So this was Gung's Thai. So we were lucky to get something at least. So we've got some prawn cakes. So they were 3 for $12. They're interesting, they look like cutlets. And there's 2 whole prawns within each. So that's pretty decent value, I reckon. So it comes with some sweet chili sauce as well. I need something hot. It's quite a cold day in Milton today. Oh, yum. And so it's nice and hot. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have 2 prawns in here. I'm glad we didn't come here all in vain. So Jade, what did you think of Milton?
I absolutely loved Milton. The food there is just so delicious, and there's such a wide variety as well.
Yeah, there are so many standouts to choose from, but my favourite was definitely Nomah. There was just such an explosion of flavours on that plate, and it was really good value as well.
Yeah, I would say Nomah is now one of my all-time favourite restaurants from around the world. It was just so delicious. And really, for a small town, Milton punches above its weight. There's just something for everyone. So if you want cheap eats, we highly recommend Heritage Bakery or Delis.
Yeah, if you're looking for a cosy wine bar or cocktail bar, we really liked Yuki's, as well as Alta Bar.
Yeah, and for vegetarians, you can't go past Pilgrims.
If you're looking for some cosy comfort food, then check out Harvest. We hope you enjoyed this Australia food vlog about Milton, New South Wales. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment.
And we've got plenty of Australian travel videos, as well as travel videos from around the world. So if you want to follow us on our adventures, make sure you subscribe.
We are Bucket List Travellers.
See you next time.